Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little install. Some stuff we got from our friends over at DDM Works. I went ahead and ordered up the coil cover and the lower front bumper accent panels, and I finally got that today. I guess the post office decided to deliver it a week later. But anyways, let's see what we got going on here. Got it out here on my tailgate of my truck. We're going to do this is the coil cover. We're going to get it installed today. The other pieces we may not get, but we got everything laid out here. This is the coil cover. We did it in, it's called a Desert Sky. So it's just an orange, bolt orange. And then the insert, which goes right inside here, we opted for the charcoal because they don't have the ghost gray. Ghost gray is this color. Is the color of the swing arm and the bars and all that stuff. That's the colors of what Desert Sky paint is actually Volt orange and Stealth gray, but they don't have a Stealth gray option, so we went with the charcoal. Yeah, it's an okay option. It's not perfect, but it looks good. I like charcoal. And then, like I said, we also got the front accent piece here that goes down in the lower, and flip that all around there. And like I said, we did the charcoal insert on it, but we're not going to be able to get that installed today. I ain't going to have time for that, but I do have time for this. So we got it laid out here. Here's the coil cover. There's the mesh insert that goes inside. Actually goes back behind it. All that. We got our tools laid out here. Simple. 5mm Allen head, 13mm socket, some Loctite, and of course I got my little short ratchet and some wire cutters. And I went ahead and did the zip tie here because I'll show you what we're going to do with that zip tie. But then it also comes with this little protective hose thing, and it comes with all the hardware you need, so it's all right there. So let's get this little insert put in. It's pretty simple. You just build this 3M tape, put it in there, and make sure that you line these holes up, because that's what holds this thing on. So flip this around and work with it a little bit, and actually looks like it goes that way. It's got a little notch cut out over here, so make sure you get it in there the right way and you get all the clearance. So we'll I'm gonna pitch you up. I'm gonna pitch you on a tripod in here, and then we can get busy and install this. I'm gonna go ahead and peel that tape off on the 3M, put that insert in, and then I'll bring you in here get this thing installed. All right, man, here we go. All right. So first thing I'm gonna cut this little zip tie right here. I'm gonna replace the zip tie. They say, wow, that's one of those one zip ties. Oh man, dang, it's the double zip tie deal. Those are pretty cool. Anyways, cut that zip tie off, and then we got to put this protective shield on. So hey, just some wire loom stuff. One around. I know there's a better way to do this besides this, but it's a short little piece, no big thing. Just slide it right in there. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put this zip tie back around here just to hold that in place a little bit to keep it from vibrating around. So we'll just do it this way right there. Just hold it in place a little bit. That off. Get down out of the way. Not anybody's going to see it anyways. But grab our cover. As you can see, get that insert on and everything. But first of all, got to put these little spacer caps. And you do it on cylinder 2 and cylinder 4. And I already put some Loctite on my stud there. So just screw these down on here. Maybe. Screw it down on there. The other, this is where your 13mm comes in. The snug goes down. So I just got this little stubby ratchet. I'm just going to snug them down a little bit. Just kind of hold it in place. I'm going to slide this puppy on. There we go. Like I said, I already got the Loctite on the threads. One started there. The other one started there. Get my little 5mm Allen key here. Hex head, Allen key, whatever you want to call them. When I growed up, I always call them Allen heads. Everything. Get my little socket here, my ratchet. The snug goes down a little bit. Got that protective cover on right there. All that. What? Looks good. Looks good. I'll tell you the reason why I did this is because on our R model, it's got the scoops all open right here. If I can get the scoop in there. There it is. Scoop's all open right there. And when it rains, everything comes in right on top of this coil pack and all that. I know these coil packs are probably pretty tough and waterproof and all that, but you know what? I wanted a little extra protection on there. So we decided to do that. And besides that, dresses it up, looks kind of nice in there. So let's see what it looks like when we close the hood and we look through that slot. But you can see, guys, pretty simple little install. Looks nice, a little dress up. See what it looks like through that scoop. You can't really see in there, but there's a little touch of orange in there. Little touch of orange. Anyways, guys, we'll get this lower accent piece put on. Let me grab that, and I'll show you where it goes. I'll show you where it goes here. Goes in there. Boy, catching my tripod. So, anyways, that accent piece, you can go right down here. Be right down there. So that'll look nice with those little wings I just put on, but there we go. Like I said, when I get a little bit more time, I'll probably put that on, because actually I'll probably end up jacking the front of it up a little bit to make it a little easier to get underneath and put this on. So we'll get it installed. I'll probably just, when I install, I'll probably just insert it into this video, so just keep watching along. All right, I finally got some time, so maybe we'll get this little piece on the little accent piece that goes on the front bumper. Maybe we'll get this thing installed today. Oh, there it is. Of course, it goes right down here. Oh, shit, drop it. That was right there. So, see what we got here. Got everything laid out over here. It's got the mesh that goes in it. Got a 10mm wrench, got a 4mm Allen, and another little 4mm Allen. I didn't know which one would work better. Got all the hardware. Of course, got a drill, 1/4-inch bit, and the directions. But I'm gonna set you up. I'm gonna set you up on this little tripod here, and we'll see if we can get this thing installed. All right. Well, I hope that's a good angle. But down here, and we'll start lining this thing up. Whenever in the directions it says this piece right here at the back of this needs to line up flush with this right here. So set this thing up there. Try to just kind of feel it how it's going there. And I'm going to check the gap here. We've got to line up down here. So I'm going to check this gap along here. Make sure it's even. And all looks good. And I've got to place the bolt here. There. But I need a little extra hand here, so I'm going to use these little clips. Let's see if I can clip this up in there to hold this in place. So that way when I go to mark it and everything, it ain't wiggling all. I ain't trying to hold it and wiggling it and all that stuff. So maybe this will work. I don't know. Probably could have got a better clamp. I don't know. But all right. Okay, it feels like I'm flush back here. Now I'm just gonna look here at my gaps, see where we're at here. Looks like it needs to move to the left a little. Oh. Set up here and get a better look at it. Well, that's pretty dang close right there. Now I don't have a Sharpie. All I got is black Sharpies, so I don't have silver, white, or anything. But what I'm using here is a white Stabilo pencil. So I'm gonna use a Stabilo pencil and mark my holes, and then I'll drill them. And I'm gonna just double check this, make sure we are all flush the way we need to be. Got plenty of room for bolts over here and over here. So that feels pretty darn good right there. It feels real flush. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mark for my holes. So just gonna kind of color that in there. So let's double check it. It's good about that Stabilo pencil. If you need to move it or something, you just wipe that marks off. The Stabilo pencil will just wipe right off. So, all right, let's take clips off here. Lay that down, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but got my little marks here. So I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm using a 90 degree. This is like I don't know, it's a real small drill bit. It's just a little bitty hole, but I figured I'd drill me a pilot hole with this little bit and then get in there with the bigger bit and do it. So I'm going to hit that dead center right here. We're going to give her a little drill there for the pilot hole. Do the same thing over here. Now, I could have went ahead and marked all four, but I'm going to do something a little different, I think. I'm going to go ahead and bolt this up, and then I'll mark my bottom two. All right. Got that drilled. I'll take this off, put that 1/4-inch drill bit in, and we'll finish drilling that hole. That way, that pilot hole, I don't have to worry about this thing walking all over the place. Just drill a nice clean hole. There we go. Boom. Boom. Done. Now, shit, I forgot my bolts. Better get me a couple bolts here. Bolts and washers. All right. I grabbed a few, but of course, you got a washer that goes on the bolt and a washer that goes on the other side of the bolt. So let's put this back up here. Slide a bolt through here. Right there. Go ahead and put the washer on. Put a nut on it. We'll snug this thing down. We'll just kind of put it in there to hold it because I still have to drill my other two holes. So this is kind of here to hold it in place. If I can find my hole. I don't know what's going on here. I missed drill out a little bit or something. What's going on here? There, I got the bolt. Sorry, my camera quit there for a second. I don't know what to do with. But anyways, let's put that on there to hold it in place. Maybe. My fingers will work to screw the nut on there. All right. There, now I got to mark for my other holes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just, oh yeah, it's gonna look good there. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this hole. Mark that up real good. I'm gonna tilt that forward, and I'm gonna go ahead and drill this. I'm not gonna drill a pilot this time. I'm just gonna go ahead and drill it if I can. Well, maybe I can't because I pulled this thing up on just some 2x4s, 2x6s. Pulled them up on that, so I wouldn't have to jack it up, put the jack stands underneath it and all that. So this gave me enough little height there. But I think I'm going to have to use this 90-degree thing again to get in there because my drill's a little too long. So, all right, let me just get center of this hole right here. I can see. There we go. Now I use, see if this drill bit will go in there. Yep. But it ain't gonna turn. So hang on, I'm gonna have to go get a different drill bit, a shorter drill bit or something. Okay. Had to give me a step drill bit here. Other one I got, it's a little skinnier and stuff, but man, it's all jacked. So this quick little, there we go. Yeah. Well, maybe I didn't get that drill all the way. Nope, sure didn't. That drill bit, I may have to get another different drill bit, I don't know. It's not taking it all the way out, it's drilling all the way in. See if that helped. There we go. Yeah, just drilled my hand with a drill bit, I guess. I don't know. There we go. So, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side here. I got to do it. Got this one to do over here. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get this marked where it needs to be with that bolt in. Get this marked up. Hold it in place there. Boy, man, plastic's all jacked where freaking scraped the front end of this, but can't believe it. All right, tilt that forward a little bit to get do my angle drill bit again. This little 90-degree angle on there. Actually, got that marked. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because I gotta put that mesh in. So I'm gonna take this off, drill that hole, and then we'll go put that mesh piece in, and then we'll do the final install here. Set that back there. Let me get this drilled. That with the quarter. Yeah, make sure that went all the way through. All right, let's go put that mesh in. I didn't think it was recording, but anyways, I did put Loctite on all that on the bolts. I used the blue Loctite. So, anyways, we're gonna tighten it down. Actually, let me just show you what it looks like. There we go, guys. Look at that. Looks pretty dang good on there. I like it. I'm gonna tell you why I went with this one from DDM Works, because all the others I seen, nobody had a mesh. It's all open, it's just open. And when we was out, of course, we live in Indiana, so there's a lot of harvesting that goes on here. But man, when we went through Kansas, it was harvesting, doing stuff, and grass and all this stuff was blowing in and getting up in the radiator. So it was all getting all up in there in the radiator. So now with this mesh, I thought maybe that might help protect, because I had to stop and hose out and blow out the radiator and everything. I had to blow out that radiator and all that because there's so much grass and other crap that got stuck up in there, and that's why we went there. Let's here. The lighting's not real great, but guys, it looked pretty good. It looks pretty good in there. So anyways, those was 2 easy installs. The coil cover and that little accent piece here in the front. Go check my friends out over at DDM Works. I'll put links to the parts I got and their website and all that stuff down in the description and all that. But give them take and check out their stuff and all that. I'd like to do some more upgrades from them, but I got to get a little bit of money. So next big thing I'd like to do is suspension from them. But it may be a little while before I can do that. So anyways, guys, check DDM Works out. Hit that like, subscribe, and do all that stuff. Make a comment or two and all that. Until next time, y'all take it easy.